Okay. I'm reading this book, and in the scene, it's called Curvy Girl Stone, right, by Danielle Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And in the scene, she's on a kind of like a blind date, like she went on like an instant connection, what you call it, a dating app,
Mm-hmm.
to see about how to see, to try to get, she looking for somebody. She gotta have somebody by her birthday. She gotta have a date by her birthday because her family thinks she's what they call her eggs about to go out. I guess they want grandkids.
Biological.
Yeah, that was biological. Anyway, a little intoxicated. Anyway, and so she goes to this bar. She meets this guy, and for some reason, I can read a book, but I don't know where this is going. Usually, I can tell where something's going. So the way the author wrote this book, you really don't know where it's going. Because I'm like, it seems like the guy that she befriend is like her perfect match, but he's married. So he's like, damn, like why he gotta be married? But anyway, and so they became really fast friends, and they cool, and so they end up joking, and he end up, suggesting she go on a dating app, and he says that he tells her you can go on the app, and then you can meet them here, because she said it's scary doing that. Guys are creeps. And he said how, because he's at a bar, he's a bartender. So he says, you know what, set it up and meet them here, and I'm here every time at this time. And you know what I'm saying? And I'll be your wingman. Like if he ain't shit, I got you, So she set up the first date, and it goes well. And this dude got 4 kids. She was like, hold on, but you said you ain't have no kids. And he was like, pretty much, long story short, she like blows him off. She was like, and the dude got upset, but the guy kind of wings in and be like, oh, here's your card, like trying to rush him on out. Mm-hmm. And she got so sad because she really, really thought she hit it off. And he said, oh my God, it gave me chills. He says, hold on. She started, after the guy left, she was kind of sad because she thought he was the one. Mm-hmm. And he says, she started talking to him. He said, are you okay? And he said, yeah, because it's his friend, so he's trying to see what she's straight. Right. And then he said, your first thought. How would she said, I guess he wasn't the one. And then he said, first thought, don't get mad, but first thought, your first thought, how do you know he's the one? And she says, when he can look at me and without asking me and know what I want. And that's when I knew you were the one. Not when we was like, I'm about to cry. Not when we was like, oh, we gonna get married. I knew you were the one after I was already attached. Like, I knew I always been in love with you because you was my best friend. Mm-hmm. But I remember when we moved in together, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I had got there, I was pregnant with DJ, because Kaden was like, she like 6 months, and I was pregnant with DJ, and I was really, really sick. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And like, we weren't married because I kept, you was like, we gonna get married, and I was like, don't marry me because I got kids, but you marry me because you love me. Don't marry me because I'm your best friend. Marry me because you in love with me. You remember I was like skeptical because I thought she was marrying me out of loyalty and not out of being in love. And so I remember I was sick, and I remember I was embarrassed, and you remember I don't know what was wrong with me, but remember I could not stop throwing up for days, and I was like, I had to be like 6 months pregnant, 7 months. I remember I was really big. Remember, because my feet were swollen. Yeah. And I remember I was so sick that I was like throwing up, and you know what, at the same time, and I was so embarrassed. Mm-hmm. And you was like, open the door, and I was like, I'm okay. And I started crying, and I kept saying, I'm okay. And you was like, open up the door, but I wouldn't open the door because I was embarrassed because I had, messed on myself, and I couldn't stop throwing up, and I couldn't stop, pooping on myself. You was like, open the fucking door. And I was just so scared I wouldn't open the door. And you broke that door down. And you just came in, and I was crying. I was like, please don't come in here. I kept saying, don't come in. Don't come in. Because I didn't want you to see me laying in my feces like that. And you came in, it was like, yeah, I was like, go ahead.
It's a vulnerable and embarrassing state.
Yeah, right. Like, I was so embarrassed. Because you remember, you didn't, what? It took me forever to even go to the bathroom around you. But anyway, and I just remember you just came in and you got me up. And I remember I felt so fat because I was so fat. I was so swollen. And you picked me up like I wasn't nothing. And you like put me in the tub. It's like you just knew. Like, you didn't like, girl, like, you didn't even say that. You didn't say, like, it's okay, or you didn't talk. You just let me cry, and you just cleaned me up. And I swear to God, like, I stopped saying, oh, I don't want you to marry me because I got kids by you, or because I'm your best friend. I want you to marry me because you was in love with me. But, like, I stopped saying it. I literally stopped. Like, I knew you was in love with me. Like, I didn't have to say anything. You just took care of me.
Some of the biggest moments in your life don't require words.
Right.
They require action. Why would I look at you crazy because it's something that your body naturally does?
Yeah.
It's not embarrassing.
But you gotta think about it. We were 19, 20? Like, yeah. You don't have that kind of mindset.
Well, most don't. And that's fine. I'm not speaking down on people who don't.
Yeah.
But I understand, my sister was pregnant.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I've seen women, and like I said, I took a class on anatomy in high school just to learn about the opposite sex. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I just, I don't know why. I just want to add that into my book review. Yeah, this is my boo. This is my baby. Anyway, I don't know why, like, that moment made me, I don't know. That moment in my life, y'all remember how I said back in my other review that if I don't take nothing from, you saw that lightning?
Yeah. We
just coming back from Essence, y'all. If I don't take no life's lessons from a book, I don't talk about it because that means I don't like it. Whoever, I just read this author before, she did Instant Love, and I thought it was one of the cutest books I have ever read. And I seen this book, Curvy, it's called Curvy Girl Summer. This book literally took me back into time when I was a teen mom, confused, broke, me and my husband just trying to we was kids doing grown-up things. And it made me realize when I knew my husband was the one. So if y'all want to read a book and y'all want to have a moment, this book is so hilarious and funny, and we had a moment. So if ain't nobody told y'all today, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a happy Monday and happy